Hello everyone and welcome back to another fragrance review. Don't worry, I've already paid my respects. I think this is a very fitting location given the time of the year, and today I'm doing a very fitting fragrance review as well. I love wearing this one in the autumn time, and this is from the house of Carolina Herrera. This is CH Man, the fragrance that really put the house on the map. Now today I'll be reviewing the pre-reformulated version, and you can tell that by the red ribbon on the bottle right here. So with that, let's segue right on into the presentation. So I've really been a big fan of the CH Man presentation. You can see the white box right here with the black square label on front. It has this red band that wraps all the way around, very fine details on the box. You have CH Man on the top, all your batch code and information on the bottom, even a little insert here on the side verifying the authentication of the leather that Carolina Herrera used for their bottles. Overall, I quite like the box. It's very understated yet very well done. Now, of course, for the bottle, the superstar of the show, this actually uses the real leather, and it has this red vinyl stitching all across. I like how the bottle comes around. It has CH Man actually stamped all over the leather, which I think is a really nice touch. Of course, it has their signature got ribbon with the CH written on it right there. We have the cap on top, and on the back we have this mirrored on the inside that shows the juice level. You got your information on the bottom. Cap sits on there very nice and tightly, so you can pick it up easily. And overall, I really enjoyed the presentation for CH Man. I think it definitely fits the smell of the fragrance by using the leather. Alright guys, now into the particulars. CH Man was released all the way back in 2009. Really? This feels like a lot newer of a release to me than that, but so be it. This is classified as an oriental spicy with leather, sweet, vanilla, powdery accords. So I'm going to show you how the sprayer works really quick. Nice. And let's go through the note breakdown, shall we? The CH Man opens with grapefruit, bergamot, and grassy notes. In the mid we have saffron, nutmeg, woodsy notes, violet, and jasmine. And in the base we have oak moss, amber, vanilla, leather, sugar, vetiver, suede, sandalwood, and cashmere. Quite an intensive and complex note breakdown, but what are you going to get from CH Man? The opening is a little weird for me, I think. It opens with these grassy notes. It doesn't really know what it wants to be at the opening stage. To me, it just feels sort of like a mix of a bunch of different stuff. However, the grassiness and that kind of fresh green opening, which I liken to sugarcane because it has some sugary sweetness in there, dies down, and what you're left with is this burnt sugar, kind of caramelized, almost brown sugar-like accord in there, and you mix that with this beautiful creamy vanilla and suede-like leather base. All that combines to make a very sweet yet masculine scent, which is very grounded with the woodsiness and the leather, but is still at the same time quite high-strung, quite sugary, and rejuvenating. It is true what they say, this is definitely one of the most unique fragrances on the market. I personally have never smelled anything like this. It just uses the sugar and the leather so uniquely. And like I said, the dry down to me is absolute magic. It almost has this very sophisticated masculine woodiness in the base, and the leather and the creamy vanilla combine so well together to go along with that green sugariness in the opening. Overall, I'm going to give the smell a 4.5 out of 5 points. The reason I don't give it a perfect 5 out of 5 is because in the opening I just find it a little bit weird. The grassiness doesn't really fit the rest of the scent in my opinion, but other than that, the dry down is perfect. Absolutely amazing sugary scent, so that's why I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. Now, performance is a little bit of an interesting story, at least on my skin. This thing always has had pretty good longevity on me. I get around 6 to 10 hours. Of course, I did some research on the pre-reformulated versus the reformulated versions, and I heard that they smell about the same, but however that the reformulated version just doesn't really last as long. Fortunately for me, I have the pre-reformulated, and this thing, like I said, lasts a very wide range from 6 to 10 hours. The leather and vanilla dry down really seems to hang around kind of a long time on my skin. However, the unfortunate part is the projection category. This thing doesn't really want to project past around 45 minutes to an hour. Once that burnt sugar, green sugarcane opening is gone, and you got that leather dry down coming in, it just really comes close to the skin. It'll stay in that area for the next several hours, but this thing just kind of struggles to project off me. So with all that being said, it's kind of hard to judge this one, but I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5 for the performance category, because I feel like it definitely has adequate longevity. However, the projection just kind of struggles from time to time on me. Okay, now for versatility, this would be a great signature scent. This is definitely highly versatile in terms of occasions and seasons. I see this one working best in fall and spring, because in the summertime I feel like the sugary sweetness can be too cloying, and in the winter it doesn't have the performance and or the projection to last through the winter time. So definitely fall and spring, especially fall, because I love this leather vibe. The woodsiness just really makes me think of fall, and plus I always wore this in the fall, so I have great memories with it. As far as occasions, this is definitely a very sociable fragrance, if that makes sense. This thing just screams party. It screams like you want to have fun and go out and have a great night. Definitely more nighttime than daytime, and I see this working best in the clubs, maybe a night out scenario. And I also have worn this a couple times in close encounter situations, and it's worked very, very well for me. I can definitely say ladies love this stuff. So for versatility, I'm going to give CH Men a 3.5 out of 5 points. I see this working best nighttime situations, spring and fall, and definitely in the night out kind of scenario. Okay, with that, let's go right on into the compliments category. This one has always been a very solid compliment getter for me. Pretty much every time that I've worn it, I have gotten a compliment around 75% of the time, so I think that's definitely a pretty good batting average, if you will. And I will say ladies really, really like this stuff. There's something about the sugary sweetness of it combined with the leather that gives this a very approachable sugary sweetness, but then it has a masculine grounded base that I think is very sensual and appealing. So with that, I can give the compliments with a smile on my face a 4 out of 5 because it is really, really good. So in terms of value, the pre-reformulated version is getting a little bit hard to find, but the reformulation is pretty readily available. And in terms of prices as well, you'll be looking to pay around $45 for the 1.7 ounce bottle, which this is right here. You'll be looking to pay around $65 for the 3.3 fluid ounce, and you can expect to pay around $90 for the 6.7 Monster 200 milliliter bottle. I think those prices are pretty good considering the uniqueness of the scent, because not really any other fragrance that I've ever smelled has come close to smelling what this smells like. So in terms of uniqueness and for the value that you're getting, I think it's very good. So I'm going to give this category a 3.5 out of 5. Lastly, in terms of age and sprays, I think this definitely works best for the younger crowd because it has the sweetness. Some guys in their 20s easily should be able to pull this off. And I think 2 to 3 sprays will work you just fine depending on your batch. So overall, I'm going to give CH Men by Carolina Herrera a 9 out of 10 stars. Very solid. This is in my top 5 fall fragrances for 2016 for a reason. I've worn this so much this year, also last year. I have so many great memories with it. And this is one of the very few fragrances that has actually been able to live up to the insane amount of hype. As we all know, CH Men has definitely been hyped up, and I think it really lives up to it. This thing definitely provides. So guys, that's going to be it for me. Take care, scotch, smell out CH Men. If you have not tried this one, I think it's definitely a must try. And if you have smelled it, let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. As always, make sure to like, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you later with another video. Peace out.